Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Chico's Live here on Facebook. I am your style expert, Brandy, and you know, spring is officially only about a week away. So we thought that this would be a perfect time to talk about that spring closet refresh. So it is going to be a jam-packed show. Of course, we're going to show you some of the latest and greatest here at White House at Chico's. But we're also going to be jam-packed with fabulous tips on how to get your closet ready for the new season. I am here in St. Petersburg, Florida today. First of all, I would love to say hi to everybody. Let me know where you are joining us from today. And of course, I have to ask the question, how often do you start cleaning out and organizing your closet? Well, whether it's once a year or 4 times a year, it always feels like spring is that perfect time for that refresh. Everything that I'm showing you today here from Chico's is available for you to take a closer look. All you need to do is click right below there where our team has pinned Shop the Look. You can scroll side to side and see everything that is available in today's show. So I see Larry and Debbie saying hello from Houston, Texas, Lynn from Tempe, Arizona, Marty from Cincinnati, Debbie from Pawsey Island, South Carolina, Cary, North Carolina. I was just up in your neck of the woods. Well, hello to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us today. All right, first things first about closet refresh. I always like to start talking about those wardrobe winners, those wardrobe essentials, those items that are your forever pieces. And I had to start with a few of mine today. So now that we all know where each other's from, here's my next question. How many pieces of Travelers do you have in your wardrobe? Our legendary Travelers collection here, of course, wrinkle-free, ready to pack, ready to conquer the world. I love this easy pull-on style in this chic matte black. It also has these fabulous little silver buttons on the side here. Once we're starting to go through a wardrobe refresh, I'm always looking for what is that fresh take on a classic. And I love this Travelers pant for just that. It is running true to size. It's also available in petites as well. It also comes in a beautiful chestnut brown, I believe, too. So the other part of this wardrobe classic that you're going to be seeing a lot from me today, you'll see a little peek of it underneath there, of course, are our microfiber tanks. I'm going to be swapping a lot today and showing you some fun looks. So this microfiber tank and this fabulous pair of pull-on Travelers, oh, they're going to take us places. But I know a lot of you have microfiber tanks. What is a great way to store them in your closet? I want to give you an idea. So my closet here in St. Petersburg, we live in a very old house, as you can look around and see. She's 100 years old, and sometimes when they say walk-in closet, well, if you literally can take one step into it, that's your walk-in closet. They are not very big. So I have to make use of any little bit of storage that I have. So if you don't have a ton of hanging space, think about the space up above on shelves, on the floor below, and then I love these. So all of the organization pieces that I'm showing you today, you can find something similar at your favorite store. Most of these today are from Target, and they are recent purchases, so you would be able to find them. What I love about this is rule number 1, if you can see it, you will wear it. So I want to show you the top piece here. These are all of my my microfiber tanks that I have. Of course, my white, my beautiful periwinkle blue, my fresh colors for the season, and then anchored in that black color. Again, whether you want to roll them up, whether you want to hang them, if you can see it, you will have a better idea of what you have in your closet. And then the next time you hop onto chicos.com or you go into your local boutique, you are going to go, okay, I know I got these colors covered, so now I'm going to invest in that new color. The other thing I love about these are the little dividers that come in here so that you don't have to use the whole thing. So here's what I did with the other piece of it. Another great idea. Sometimes you're like, what do I do with my belts? So I, again, have used that divider. Janet is saying the same thing, that she loves rule number 1. How many belts do you have that never see the light of day? How many fabulous pairs of sunglasses do you have? Well, if you can see them in your closet, you will have a much better chance of wearing them. So for the microfiber tanks, for some of those go-to accessories, whether it's hanging, rolling, however you want to sort them, there's no wrong way to organize. There's only right ways. Do it so that you can see it. Well, speaking of seeing it, I do, of course, want to chat about this beauty that just came in. I wore this traveling last week, and I've got to tell you, I felt like $1 million in it. So it is in our stretch poplin. If you're not familiar with stretch poplin, you get all of the amazing properties of cotton, cool to the touch, relatively wrinkle-free, but then it's mixed with a little bit of polyester and spandex. So it is going to retain its shape better. It is going to be more wrinkle-free, and it's going to have a little bit more elegant and polish to it. So let me show you this beautiful placed floral detail here. So it, again, florals, sometimes it's not about a print, it's about it being thoughtfully placed. And so I love that you just have this coming up the front of the body because it is great stretch. You're gonna wanna order true to size here. And then it just has a little bit of volume through the sleeve. The volume through the sleeve here is super manageable. It's also balanced by a great cuff. Debbie is saying, I love that blouse. And then depending on how deep you want your V to be, because a V-neck, the most universally flattering neckline on any woman, I've layered then again my microfiber tank underneath. Also just give you a quick twirl from the back too so that you can see it in all its glory. But just like that, we've kind of gone through 3 of those wardrobe essentials as we're thinking about spring clean out and our closets. Travelers, microfiber tank, and stretch poplin, or that kind of wrinkle-free, ready-to-go item. Would you like to see some more? Let me show you another one of my favorites. So oftentimes we all know, of course, about our legendary no iron collection. But now that we're starting to get towards spring, I especially love our no iron linen collection. So that is just that. Once you've organized your closet, I recommend that you sort by color, just like we did with those microfiber tanks. In doing so, you're going to be able to identify what sort of prints do you gravitate to. Do you have any of this beautiful tangerine orange? I know when I did a check a few weeks ago, I realized that I didn't. So I wanted to add a little pop of that. So with my trusty little microfiber tank underneath, I'm going to show you. And Pam says, how does it look with it not untucked? Let me show you its full length as well. It, like I said, it has great ease. I love the little pickups on the side here. So you could do this out with a cute pair of girlfriend jeans, or you can shift that proportion up and do it as a tucked in style. You could also do it as more of kind of an open style and then do a microfiber tank or touch of cool tank in a beautiful color. All right, in our microfiber tanks, by the way, I typically go up a size. So I'm typically a size 00 or a size extra small, but I go up to the size 0 in our tanks. I want them to be fitted. I don't want them to be tight. So no iron for the win. Judy says, I love that top in the paisley. Look at what this color just instantly does. As a general rule of thumb, the more saturated the color, the more universally flattering it's going to be on skin tones. And Debbie's saying, what's the best way to wash those tanks? So for me, I tend to wash on a cool, gentle cycle. Better yet, if you have one of those mesh laundry bags, wash them in those and then either air dry or do a quick tumble dry on them. Those are going to keep your microfiber tanks looking fabulous year over year. So this, no steaming, no ironing, right out in that beautiful tangerine paisley. Again, it feels so fresh that it has a little bit of this What we call this is the ground, or what is the base color. And it's a little bit more of a soft white and ecru. So again, it's going to pair well with pretty much anything we evolve into in the spring, summer season. You also have, again, the great pickups on the side here to finish off that look. Mary is saying that orange is gorgeous. Well, if you love it and you want to take a closer look, all that you need to do, click right below there on Shop the Look. Make sure you scroll side to side. You'll be able to see everything that we are talking about today. Well, we've talked about a great way to organize sunglasses, our microfiber tanks. Let me give you another way to start thinking about organizing your closet this spring. Paula, this fabric is our no iron linen collection. So it is going to breathe well, it's going to travel well, and it's going to feel great as we start tiptoeing into the warmer months. Okay, so I saw a lot of you saying, my closets are small. I don't have a lot of shelf space. I don't have a lot of hanging space. Well, sometimes, have you thought about the wall space in your closet? Usually, you'll have kind of one wall that has all of your things hanging up. But what about the other side? So these are my go-to. I have 4 of them up in my closet. These are just great accordion hangers, right? That are meant for coat racks, etc. But what's fun about them is you can adjust their length. You can adjust if you want them hanging vertically or horizontally. And then with that, your options are endless. I hang scarves on these, handbags, especially larger ones that I don't mind like what the shape is going to be like, right? Like here's one of our fabulous little totes from our 40th anniversary collection, right? This is soft, it's easy. It doesn't need something structured in it to hold its shape. I would hang this up on my wall and I would start stacking all of my beach totes, all of my sun hats, scarves, whatever you have. So tip number 2, think about the wall space that you have if you don't have a ton of shelf or hanging space. I have 4 of these, and again, you can play with the layout, and you can also play with kind of the width and how close you want them as well. So I typically will just hang it by these top 2, and then it will allow me to adjust the length or the width that I want it to be for what I want to hang it on. Okay, I've got so much more. Should we keep going? Next, I always love to come back to classic black and white. And while we are starting to talk about spring, now I was just up in North Carolina last week. It's still chilly in many parts around the country. Lots of you still getting snow. So I'm always looking for what is that great light sweater piece that's gonna kind of help bridge that season. I love this beautiful lightweight cotton knit sweater. It also happens to be in this gorgeous abstract zebra. And because again, the print is thoughtfully placed rather than just all over, anytime you see that in a print, it is always going to instantly look better designed, more expensive, all the things that we look for in our beautiful pieces from Chico's. Oh yes, this little sweater. So what's great about it is that it's light. It's lightweight. It feels great on the body. It has like a slight bateau neckline. Bateau meaning boat in French. Everybody's saying, how did I miss this piece? And what's also great about it is you don't have to really think about what to do with it. It kind of naturally hits at kind of hip level. So you're automatically getting that perfect proportion of that 1/3 on top and the 2/3 on the bottom. You can reverse that proportion as well. Just make sure that you then do a slimmer bottom. So It also has a great gathering here, so you're getting that little hint of spring. Debbie says, I have that sweater. She loves it, that it runs true to size and is very comfortable. Agreed. It has room to spare. I, again, have my microfiber tank layered underneath it. And I, again, love that it's this explosion of this black and white in this super lightweight sweater knit color. Let me give it to you to a twirl from the back as well, so that you can see it. Now, with this iconic black and white, again, anchored with my fabulous Traveler's pant. I did see somebody saying that I live in Travelers as a flight attendant. I love that. I would love to know where our incredible Travelers has taken you. And Margaret from Michigan, happy birthday. I was just celebrating a birthday as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. So with this, I love to add a handbag here. But if you do have handbags that have a little bit of structure to them, how should you store them? Let me show you. Paula is saying that is classic. It is. It's classic, and yet at the same time, it's undeniably modern, which is why I love it so much. So the same rule applies. If you can see it, you will wear it, you will use it. So I utilize wire baskets wherever possible. My other tip is when you go into Target, Walmart, etc., I typically get these baskets from the kids' bedroom section. They're the same baskets, but they're cheaper. That's probably my biggest tip of the day. So what I love here is now you're seeing all of your beautiful handbags. Don't stack them inside another, because if you do, it's out of sight, out of mind. So with this classic black and white, I'm now gonna add texture. And thank you for the belated birthday, Marty. I appreciate that. So wire baskets, again, you can stack your jeans in them. I'll show you that in a minute. But here's one of my favorite handbags of the season. I always say, when in doubt, add texture. You don't always have to add color. So how chic, how timeless and ageless are these wardrobe winners? The classic pull-on Traveler's pant, microfiber tank, great little sweater knit in that exploded zebra, and then a gorgeous textured bag. So it's in a beautiful raffia. I love the wooden handle here, but it also has hooks and does come with a long shoulder strap as well. And because it's black, you're gonna get more mileage out of it, right? I'm going on a cruise next month. This, during the day, when I'm out at a port shopping, use it with the crossbody strap, great. Swap out to the evening, I'll show it with a couple of dresses in a little bit. Karen is saying, I am just loving this whole look here. The other thing that I do love is that even though it is a raffia woven soft tote, it still has the detail of the great feet on the bottom there. So you're going to get that nice structure to it. And also a good magnetic closure. Nothing is worse on a beautiful kind of beach-inspired bag that when you set it down and it falls over and all of your personal wears fall out with it. So this together, the black on black, but with the mix of the textures, looks so chic together. So I hope you are inspired to try it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about color now, shall we? I'm gonna go to some more essentials, but updated in beautiful color. I am loving these Touch of Cool tees with this fresh for the season portrait collar. I feel like many of us, it's like scoop neck, check, V, I've got it. But this new square or portrait collar, especially in these beautiful bold prints, are absolutely smashing on. They feel amazing. And they're no additional work, but my gosh, do they look beautiful on. So I'm gonna take off my beautiful zebra sweater. And let's show off this beautiful portrait cut. This neckline is so elegant on. Now this top, it comes in a variety of colors. It's that gorgeous touch of cool material that many of us know and love. But as you start thinking about investing in some new pieces for spring, I am loving this one. So now that we have this beautiful portrait collar here, this is a fabulous opportunity to think about what are we gonna add in terms of accessories. So just like with everything else that I've talked about, if you can see it, you'll wear it. I don't think that there is any category that is more important to do that with than with jewelry. Alejandra says, I adore this gorgeous top and the color. Me too. So when it comes to jewelry, truly make it a work of art. These are stackable lucite trays. Again, these are from Target, but you can get them from Amazon, Walmart, any of your favorite places. So I love, again, that you can just stack them together. But just grab a stack or two and by your vanity, etc., lay out a couple of your favorite earrings and necklaces. If you have these right by you, you're going to be more apt to wear them. How many of you have one of those like big, beautiful jewelry armoires? I have one. It hangs over the door in my closet. That baby never sees the light of day. I never open it. But the pieces that I lay out right when I'm getting dressed, it's no problem for me to then grab a beautiful earring or a beautiful necklace to finish off the look. Alyssa is saying that she loves this neckline as well. This is a great piece to invest in, right? It comes in navy blue, it comes in black. It is just one of those great pieces that you're gonna feel good in every time. But speaking about a piece that you feel good and look good in every time, do you have like the ultimate jean jacket? Let me show you my favorite. Oh, and by the way, here it is also in that beautiful navy blue as well. So these are the Touch of Cool square neck tee with that great 3/4 length. And Karen says, I need that jewelry stack in my life. My jewelry box is a mess. I agree, you know, and it does. It just kind of gets out of sight, out of mind. And we have so many beautiful pieces. Show them off, wear them, right? So this is our laser cut denim jacket. Lori, I did not size up in the Touch of Cool. I am in my true to size. I am in the 00. I think it depends on your fit. So I would either recommend going with your true to size, or in that, if you like a little bit more generous fit, going up a size in that. So first of all, the mix of the colors here, I love. You're really mixing shades of blue anchored back to that classic black. So you have the great mix of the denim colors coming down the middle here. What I love about that is that it's going to give you so much more freedom and flexibility to mix other denim pieces with it. Faith says, I have that jacket and I love it. I also really love the length. Once again, it is hitting right at hip level and it has a little bit of a released hemline here, but it has great stretch to it. It's also a medium weight. So this is a great kind of innerwear, outerwear jacket, and it has great ability to also kind of wear it as a standalone piece. Sometimes I call it like a shacket. I love that. Candy says, I just got back from New Orleans and went to dinner at Commander's Palace, yum, and wore Travelers in black. I mean, is there anything better than that? I also want to show it to you from the back as well, once I kind of get a few of these buttoned up. Lisa says, I just got that jacket and I love it. What's fabulous about these key pieces that we're highlighting today is that they are not going to just serve you well through this season. They're going to serve you well for every season, for like your wardrobe every day. These pieces can also read more casual. So now I want to swap out to a great pair of sneakers. And let's talk about some innovative ways to also store shoes. It goes back to my rule. If you can see it, you will wear it. I think at this point I should probably get that put on a shirt, right? But once again, if you are short on space, think about stacking. So this is not technically for shoes. This is a organizer for underneath a kitchen sink. I love though that it's in bamboo because I think it feels very clean and fresh, but it's going to, in essence, double the amount of space that you have for your shoes. I also like because it's smaller, you can customize how many you need. You can also stack additional rows on top of each other. My other rule of thumb for shoes, always, always alternate the way that you store them. So do one toe forward. You will save space by alternating it toe to heel rather than front to front. So toe to heel with our fabulous Chico's sneakers, a must-have. And then once again, we're gonna take a great little sandal, toe to heel. First of all, it's gonna make the inside of your closet feel like you're walking into your own little personal boutique, but it's also going to save room. And now you can add more stacks of shoes underneath it. So if you can see it, you will wear it and stack those beauties toe to heel. So I did see a lot of great questions coming in saying, do I need another denim jacket? I mean, do I need another piece of birthday cake? Heck yes. This denim jacket, again, is going to be one of those kind of updated essentials. I love the mix of the colors here. It does, like I said, have that great little released hemline across the edge there. And then the rule of thumb when you're trying to mix denim is you either want to go tone on tone or the opposite. So you could pick up this exact same color, but it's also gonna look equally as great with white jeans, with black jeans. So think of either exactly the same or opposites. That is what's gonna give you so much longevity from a great little jacket like this. And Lynn says, I love my denim jackets. Me too. Well, let's keep going because I've got a couple more great pieces to show you, including one of my favorite categories, which are dresses. So now let's talk about another fabulous color. We're gonna bring the sleeve length up a little bit, but still keep that same beautiful portrait color. Look at this radiant orchid color. It is such a breath of fresh air once we start getting into springtime. And so I am going to pop this on and we will keep talking about it. So we are all creatures of habit. I do this all the time. I go into Chico's and I gravitate towards the things that I already have, the same colors. We gravitate towards the things that we know. We gravitate towards the things that we're comfortable with. So organizing your tops by color, as I said, will help you identify what you have a lot of, but also what you don't have. And that's the most important thing. Susan says, I just got that blouse and I love the sleeves. And isn't it incredible how many looks we've now created with this same classic pair of the cropped travelers? Again, they run true to size. They're an easy pull-on style, wrinkle-free, ready for life no matter where you're going with it. But we, again, have that same beautiful portrait collar here. This one a little bit more modest. And then it's balanced by just a little bit of a princess sleeve. It hits just above the elbow there. And so for me here, I am all about, let's add one of those fun earrings. And yes, the sleeves are elastic, so no matter your arm size, they're going to feel comfortable. It's also not gonna ride up. So I have had on just these beautiful silver, kind of more organic hoops. Karen is asking how tall I am. I'm 5'6". In my mind, I'm like 5'8" or 5'9", but you know. So let's add a little fun, shall we? Since we are starting to get into spring, summer. I love a statement earring, and I love earrings that are fun. I feel like accessories are the easiest way to take a chance, to try something new. It's just earrings, it's just fashion. So we're bringing in a little bit of that vibrant green color into this otherwise somewhat classic look. I like that these are a statement, but they're very lightweight. They are a beautiful, delicate bead that's covered in the back there. And Alejandra says, I am in love with this top. It is a must-have. So along with this, we could then also swap out the shoe as well. One of my must-haves in footwear is something neutral. A neutral shoe, no matter if you are 5'2" or if you're 5'11", will elongate your body. So this, I love this little sandal. You get this beautiful metallic, just light gold color. Great cushioned footbed here with just a slight heel, just to give just a little bit of a lift. So I'm going to swap out this other great shoe that I've had on since the beginning. This one is a little bit of a larger heel here. I love the organic shape to it with that beautiful braided front. Paula says, I love the pants. Me too. Travelers. Travelers collection for the win. They're available in petites as well. And they have that beautiful little silver tone button down there at the bottom. These sandals are great. If you haven't tried our footwear, they are all beautiful, high quality shoes made from authentic leathers and suedes. They wear well, they care well. And I just love the little bit of the ruffle detail on the bottom. And I love that cushion in the footbed there. So Karen's asking how wide they are. I would say, generally speaking, I was a dancer my whole life growing up, and I'm a runner now. I have pretty wide feet. All of our shoes fit me very well. But if you want to check out the specifics, all of the footwear is in the Shop the Look. Just make sure that you click, scroll all the way through, and then you'll be able to see everything that is available from today. So as a great little tip there, now that nice neutral line, it just blends right in. So again, no matter if you're 5'2" or if you're 5'10", it's going to look fabulous on the body. The ruffle is not stretchy. It is a soft leathery material, so it will stretch a little bit with time, but it does not have kind of that stretch across the foot. Well, we have really talked about all of these gorgeous tops anchored back to our great Travelers pants. But should we have a little fun with dresses now? Now that we've talked about kind of the must-have pant of the season, some of our favorite tops, how to get our closet organized, let's do some gorgeous dresses. Laurel, I'll be right back, and I'm going to show you some more of that gorgeous shoe. So, of course, when you are looking at your closet, I always say, do you have a little black dress? That little black dress that is going to take you places that you're going to feel great in. Well, this is one that I certainly feel great in, and I cannot wait to show it to you. It will also give you a great clear picture of the neutral sandal. And it's just another great updated classic. I'm a quick changer. What can I say? Okay, so the things that I love about this dress. First of all, this beautiful, open, exaggerated eyelet here. Kind of more of a dropped waist. Pockets, of course. And then more of that beautiful eyelet there at the bottom. So this is what I call, this is like a swing dress, right? You're kind of hitting from one point underneath the armpit, and then it's kind of an exaggerated A-line or a swing all the way down. These are functioning buttons that run all the way down the front of the body. This again is also in our stretch poplin, so it's going to be lightweight, comfortable, breathable, but also just have that little element of polish to it. Let's add another handbag since we have some of our beautiful structured bags back here to finish off this look. This little laser cut leather situation kind of makes my heart skip a beat. And Karen says, I love the drop umpire waist and who can resist eyelet? I agree, but it also just feels so modern. I love the size of the eyelet. It again, also running true to size. If you want to take a closer look, click right below there on Shop the Look and you'll be able to see all of it. Susan's saying, I love it, but black's not my color. Well, stay tuned. I have a couple more that might be right for you. We have that same great kind of wooden handle. I love that it's anchored in canvas, so you can really get credit for that beautiful laser cut leather. Again, perfectly polished bottom there. So it fits really nice in the crook of the arm. Handles. Donna's saying, I have that handbag, but here are the things I really love about this handbag. It also does come with your great strap there so that you can attach, but it also completely closes. So especially if you're traveling, yes, Karen, it has the zipper top. So you can get that full closure here across the top, which I think is great. So you're not gonna have to worry about anything coming out. And then I also wanna show it to you with the strap attached to it. So it just has the great large clips there. We'll clip that on. I don't know about you, I'm a crossbody girl. I love to be hands-free. I need my hands for shopping, for drinking my coffee, whatever I'm doing. I need to be hands-free. It's also adjustable as well. So you got that little clip there as well, so you can adjust to your length. But how cute is just that great little, what do we talk about? If you're going tone on tone, add texture. So even though we've got this classic black dress, you have that textural element of that oversized eyelet with that great peekaboo trim, the little gold metallic foil on our flat sandal, and then picking up more of that high shine texture from that laser cut leather in the handbag. It's effortless, it's easy, and again, I love it in this great style. And Beatrice says, yes, coffee's in hand, always. I mean, trust me, mine, it's right over there. It's calling my name. So what should we be doing when we're hanging our dresses? I want to show you the difference between two hangers and the difference that it can make in your closet. So I know for years, I invested in beautiful wooden hangers. They were expensive, but you know what? They can misshape your items that are hanging up. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but these hangers end up taking a lot of space. So even if you just swap out one box at a time, swap out to velvet hangers. These are so much thinner, so you're going to be able to hang more things in your closet, but it also will grip your items better, and it's also not going to misshapen the shoulders, which are so important. I did see a couple of great questions coming in. I want to scroll up. So Diane is saying, would you wear black sandals with that dress? Absolutely. Let me show you, Diane, a couple of other great sandal options that you could do. Dawn says, I love my velvet hangers. And then just to make it feel like your sanctuary, pick a color that you love. I've gone with black just to keep it classic, but you can do pink, gray, teal, whatever color fits your fancy. But with a dress like this, you could also do a great little slip-on black sandal. I love that these have both the silver and the gold tone in them. Again, that same great cushioned footbed. The sandals that I had on, or like I said, I just kind of love it with that great little neutral in it. Well, we've checked the little black dress, but I do have two others for you to finish up our show about spring closet refresh. So I will be right back. I love that. Dawn says, oh, I made the mistake a couple of years ago. I started adding the pink to the black. Dawn, I did that too. I've been there with you. So with these beautiful dresses, I always love to identify what is a silhouette that I don't have when I am sorting through. And I realized I have quite a few short dresses, but I don't have many long. And this new little maxi situation is just the ticket for me. And Bella's asking, is there plus size? Yes, absolutely. So if you're new to us here at Chico's, we offer sizes 000 through size 4. So 000 being like a true size 0 if you were shopping elsewhere, and a size 4 being like a size 20. So then you can size up or size down appropriately. So again, for reference, I'm 5'6". I am typically a 00 in everything here at Chico's. And Sheila is saying, oh, I have those sandals and I love them. Well, what I love about this dress is, first of all, the sleeve. I live for a long sleeve dress, but this is lightweight, it's comfortable, wrinkle-free, and Susan says, I prefer color. All of my friends seem to wear black, and I love to rebel. So this is then a beautiful mix of paisley and floral. You kind of get that same kind of focus around the waist here, and yes, Karen, it has pockets. So I'm gonna take a step back so that you can see where the length hits on me. Now, if you've hung out with me before and you've been with my fashion BFF, Keisha, she has had this dress on as well at 5'3", and she still was totally able to rock this dress. The other thing I love about it, no zippers. Just an easy pull-on style, true to size. And again, at 5'6", this is where it is hitting me kind of just above the ankle. So another little closet tip for you. I have another thought. Oftentimes, at the end of the day, I'm taking things off, right? It might be a hair clip, it might be a rubber band, it might be lipstick, it might be chapstick, etc. And like, what do you do with it, right? Sometimes I feel like I just set them down. Whether you get a little jewelry tray, a trinket box, etc., get something in your closet where you can put those things. So every couple of days, you can just go and then take it back. So I have this little box. I got it from a friend of mine. It has my name on it. I keep this in my closet, and over the course of the days, I'll throw in my rubber bands, my lipstick, all those things. And then all I have to do is just pick up my box, walk back over towards my vanity, and empty those things. It's another great way just to kind of keep everything in order. Everybody's saying, I love this dress. Can I see the back? I got you. Yes, of course. So, trinket box. Grab it, put it in there. It's going to change your life. So then there is the back of it as well. And Dawn says, speaking of lipstick, that color is beautiful on you. Thank you. I'm wearing Pat McGrath today, which is really light and feels great. And thank you. Well, I've got one more dress. If we're really looking to kind of push the envelope with color, let me show you this beauty. This one will definitely be making the cut for my cruise next month. This has a more delicate kind of eyelet that goes across here with also these beautiful pleats. And then across the bottom here, you'll see all of this micro pleating. And yes, Diana, this has pockets as well. It's unlined, so it's gonna transition well into summer. It is sleeved, so you're definitely gonna have more coverage, but it's not hot. It is a nice medium weight dress. And Elisa's asking, how would that dress look on a pear-shaped person? That is my shape. I am a pear. I am heavier on the bottom than I am on top. I'm at least one size bigger on the bottom than I am on the top. So it really helps balance the proportion, and it also helps bring the eye and attention and energy upwards. So Beatrice is saying that is a gorgeous color. I agree. And I think that this will be a beautiful place to finish up our spring closet refresh. And I hope that you are inspired to conquer your closet. I know you can do it. And also add a few new pieces to have you feeling ready for the new season ahead. Dana says that this is my color. Well, again, general rule of thumb, the more saturated the hue, the more universally flattering it's going to be on every skin tone. So you get a beautiful little delicate ruffle collar here, kind of that smaller V, but again, that still brings the eye and the attention upward. It also helps draw attention to the shoulder, that then in turn makes the waist look smaller and balances the proportion of the hips. Great, easy, elasticized waist with a functional tie, so you can kind of decide how you want it to sit there. And then again, that little peekaboo trim that's down there. And then let me show you kind of the skirt. So as my daughter always says, you know, does it have great twirl? This does have gorgeous twirl to it. Again, at 5'6", it is hitting me above ankle length. And my challenge for you today, as you are going through your closets and evaluating maybe something new for the spring summer season. Paula says she just bought it in the pink color. I love that. Color is such an easy way to kind of try that element of newness for the summer ahead. If you love it, click right below there on Shop the Look. You can take advantage of everything that you have seen today. Well, we have done it. Let's get ready to talk about spring and closet refresh. I want to see all of your pictures too, by the way. Thank you all so much for joining me. I am Brandy, your style expert here at Chico's. Next week, Cher will be back with a brand new show, so we'll make sure to show her some love. Until then, everybody, stay kind and stay fashionable. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.